Good evening. So I'm back on the canal, finished work. I've come to a different spot today. I've never fished this spot, so looking forward to my evening's fishing. Trying to go for the tench, obviously. It's got a lovely colour to the water today, but it's extremely windy, so got the rod tips under the water. Not casted out yet, just about to sort that out now. My same old setup as I always use, but I think soon I'm going to be doing some lift method with the float. But as it stands, I'm still fishing the way I normally do. So let's get this show on the road. So my last two visits on the canal, I've failed to catch any tench. So I'm kind of hoping that will change today. It's always a bit wary when you fish a different spot, but I do know that there's one or two tench been coming out recently along this stretch. So fingers crossed, I might find one or two. So yeah, both rods are out now, and fishing the old maggots as normal. So bring it on. The bells don't give you any indication where I'm fishing. Well, I just had the strangest thing happen. I was just looking at my float, and I thought I'd just bring it in just to check it because it's the first cast, and God, it just teared off. I don't know whether I might have foul hooked into something or what, but I lost it all the same, and then popped the float straight back out. Oh, little fishy. So yeah, I popped it straight back out and then caught a nice sized roach. Well, I say nice sized roach, it was bigger than that one anyway. That was a little rudd. So I've got a fish out in front of me. Well, I've certainly lost more little fish on the float than I've caught at the minute. Every time I seem to hook one, I get a little fight on and then it falls off. So maybe I need to change my hook. I don't think it's blunt. I'm putting the maggots on the hook all right, or whether it's just one of those things. But literally I've hooked into a few and they've just come off. I know they're only rudd or roach, but they shouldn't be coming off. So I've had quite a few roach now on the float. Finally started hooking them. Nothing worthy of camera yet. They've been probably, I don't know, 5 inches. Seems to be plenty of them here. I'm feeding it up. Hopefully the tench will come. No real signs of any blows or any fizzers. It's still probably a bit early. I've had the odd twitch on the feeder rod, but I'm pretty sure that's maybe something attacking the maggots. But I will check it in a minute and recast it and get a bit more bait out on that spot. Well, things might be just getting a bit interesting now. Just seen a few bubbles come up around my float. Had a little twitch. Be nice to see that one sail away. It's very hard to see the surface of the water with the ripple of the wind, but every now and then it calms down, and it did then. And I swear blind, I just saw like a group of bubbles come up quite close, getting little taps on my feeder rod, little subtle ones. So hopefully something might kick off in a minute. I was right. I thought I saw the bubbles. I think I'm into my first tench. I hope so. It's not a roach anyway. It's really hard to see if it was bubbles or not, but I convinced myself it was, and this is proof in the pudding, I think. stay on. It's definitely a tench. That's what we're here for. Oh, it's giving me a lovely fight. Proper fight. Christ. Come on. So far on the canal, I've never had 2 takes in one go. Had it plenty of times carp fishing, never for the tench. God, this one's really strong. I've got such light line on, I don't want to give it too much. I've managed to keep it away from the feeder rod, thankfully. It's gone to my left. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. Don't go towards the feeder. That's a nice tench. In the bag. Oh, fuck. There we go. Nice little female on the float. Beautiful fish, really good fight. Let's get this one back and see if we can get another one. It's got a real funny old fin, so we'd recognise this one. I reckon he's got to be a good £4 plus. I'm not going to weigh it. If we get any bigger than this, we're going to be weighing them though. But pleased with that. There we go. Started seeing them blowing. What, Jonathan's just joined me.
Sorry, chaps.
Hey.
Evening all.
Evening all, that's the way. It's good to see you, mate. Right, let's get another tench on the bank, I reckon. That was nice to see Jonathan then. He witnessed me fish as well, which was all good. Yeah, easily £4 plus, I reckon, that one. If I get anything bigger than that, then the scales will be coming out. Just it's always nice to know if you get anything around the £5 mark. Be nice to get 5 or 6 or 7, dare I say it. Feeder rods, I've had a few twitches every now and then, but certainly haven't come to anything yet. Nothing worth striking. So float's back out there. Bait's trickling in. I've had a few rudd and a perch just a minute ago after the tench. So let's hope Mr. Tenchy comes along again. Well, I reckon I've every chance of another tench at the minute on the float. Just showing a few more signs that something could be out there. Float's going proper wobbling and whatnot. Still nothing on the feeder. Come on. Take those maggots. So I reckon it must be approaching 7 o'clock now. So I've still got a good 45-50 minutes of light before it starts to get dark. Hopefully in that time might get a couple of tench. Would be nice. I can tell it's nearly 7 o'clock by the height of the sun. That's a load of bollocks, really. I can tell it's 7 o'clock. Oh, I think it might have a... Oh no. I've definitely got a few bubbles coming up around the float now, so the wind's just died down a little bit, which has made it a bit flatter, and then you can see the evidence of the tench around. Just need that float to slide off. It's just bubbling a little bit in front of my float, about 18 inches. There's something out there. The sun's nearly past the horizon, so glasses are off now. I can see a little bit better. It's actually lighter than I thought it was now I've got my glasses off. I'm just toying with the idea of moving my feeder rod. I've obviously fished the whole time I've been here in the same spot, and every now and then I see the odd bubble coming right on the far margin, so I might just fill up the old feeder. Yeah, see a few more have just come up over there. I might give that a go and see if I can pick one off on the feeder rod. It's always nice to get one on the feeder rod, seeing that bend round and bait runner going. Got a load of small fry just flew out by my float, so could be a tench around that now. So I might just no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to move my feeder rod. Oh, bloody float, another roach. By the looks of it, little perch actually. Getting all tangled up here. Well, it's 7:30 now. Time's starting to run out. Still nothing on the feeder rod. So it's, I can imagine the light obviously is going to be going quite quickly. The wind's sort of eased off a bit, which is nice. I can actually see my float perfectly now. It's been a bit of a struggle looking at it with the chop and whatnot. It's not been too bad, I guess, but it's a lot better now. Can't see any real signs of blows at the minute, or they haven't really been blows, they've just been the odd bubbles coming up. So it's kind of eased off on that a little bit, which I thought I was going to get another tench the way it was looking earlier on. But I'm going to give it half an hour more, and still time for the feeder rod to chuck itself off. Fingers crossed we get another tench before the end of the session. Well, I think it's time to slowly pack up. Feeder rods failed me tonight. I've had a lovely tench on the float rod. I've had plenty of roach and a few perch and the odd small rudd. So it's been a very enjoyable, windy, blowy session. Really great to see Jonathan out, prepping his fishing for tomorrow, having a little walk to see what he's seeing. He's seen some blows in various stretches, so he's got some good ideas of where he might go tomorrow. So wish you the best of luck, Jonathan, fellow chuckle brother. So yeah, I'm going to slowly pack up now, and you never know, we might get one on the feeder. I'm going to leave that for the last rod to bring in, and say it again, once again, sorry, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my videos. There's going to be plenty more to come with the tench on the canal. Hopefully we'll be hitting into a few more tench in our sessions while I'm out. Hopefully, be nice to get something bigger. My record so far is £6 on the canal. Be awesome if I beat that, or even anywhere near close to the £6 mark would be awesome. So yeah, great evening. I hope you enjoy the rest of yours, and see you again sometime on the bank. Just managed a little roach on my float as I was bringing that in, so that's that rod going to be packed up. Just the feeder rod to go. 7:45. Thanks for watching. So the feeder rod did go off. As soon as I put that roach back, off it went. Yes. So I've got my reward on my feeder rod. A little small tench. What a lovely way to finish the video. So we got 2 in the end. Beautiful, beautiful condition this one. Let's put her back. Pack everything away now without having to watch a rod. Happy days. Great evening everyone. Night night.